G'day guys, and welcome back to part 2 of the Adventure Tour Queensland 2013. On the previous episode I travelled from my hometown in Canberra all the way up to Gulgong where I stayed the night. I travelled through a lot of different rural towns and on the way I did actually get lost a couple times, but hey, I guess it's my crappy navigation skills. Running low on time, I eventually rode until I reached the town of Gulgong where I set up my tent and stayed the night. G'day guys, Kenny Raceway here, and it's day 2 of my motorcycle tour, and this is where I set up camp last night. As you can see, I'm about to make some breakfast here, and yeah, as you can also see, cars driving past non-stop, so didn't get the best sleep, unfortunately, but here's my tent, my motorbike. I got to pack up everything yet, so that's on the to-do list this morning. It's not too bad actually. It's a little bit cold but not foggy at all, which is always good. I don't like riding in the fog because you can't see and it messes up your visor as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a possum here last night, and because he was making quite a lot of noise, which was a little bit disconcerting. But yeah, I'm gonna make some breakfast now and get on with things for this morning. So guys, everybody knows that you've got to start off the day with a nice hot coffee, so I brought my coffee machine along. Not really. I've got hazelnut latte. Never tried it before. It's like a powder. What you have to do is kind of add boiling water, which this is not yet boiling, but it is kind of steaming, so yeah, I'm going to try it out. Probably, I might have to add like 50 scoops of sugar, but whatever. Well guys, all packed up, ready to go, tent's packed away, and all my stuff is done too. Yeah, it's got a big day ahead of me, so we're going to get to this thing and make our way to... where are we making our way to? Inverell today, for camp. Yes, I'm camping another night. Yeah, before we get to Queensland, I'm going to stay a couple of days. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Starting off by leaving the town of Gulgong, my first task for the day was finding petrol. Surprisingly enough, the petrol in rural Australia is actually quite cheap as compared to what we have in the inner cities. Setting off again, I did make the obligatory stop to check the map, just to make sure I was on the right track, being that my directional skills aren't the greatest. At the time it did seem a little bit silly, being that there's only one great big dirty road through the whole place of this entire flat land. Finding the town of Encoder with 220 kilometres already in the bag, I decided to find somewhere to have my lunch. Shortly after refueling myself, I did find the first dirt road of the day. And they're all pretty much the same around here, pretty straight, pretty dead flat as well. So here we are guys, day 2, and this is the first dirt road. Yeah, as you can see, dirt. Over there is where it changed from dirt to from gravel to, sorry, from I'm a little bit tired actually, where it changed from, oh, I dropped my glove, man, oh well, over there is where it changed from sealed road to gravel road, and I think it goes gravel road for quite some time if my map is correct, and stays gravel up until I get to Barabba. So yeah, that should be good. Hopefully there'll be more dirt road than yesterday. I'm liking dirt roads actually. This one here is, as you can see, pretty tame. It's got like these little tracks cut into it by the cars. But yeah, see how it goes. Travelling on these rural dirt roads can get a little interesting sometimes, as they actually travel through farmland. So you sometimes get cattle on the road. Well guys, I've stopped here on the side of the road, not only for a toilet break, but to also change my gloves. When I started off in Canberra it was pretty cold. It was about, I don't know, maximum of about 15 to 16 degrees, but now, being that I've come so far north, that it's actually warmed up to about 20 to 25 degrees, so summer gloves now instead of my winter gloves, so that should be good. being that it's nice and warm. It's really sunny out here. I'm really liking this. Look at this massive tree. Pretty big, eh? Anyway, still more dirt road to go. A little way till I get to the next town, so yeah, let's get back to it, hey? I find myself enjoying adventure touring quite a lot sometimes, as it can be quite therapeutic. You find yourself thinking back to things that you've done in the past and what the future may bring. It allows me to relax and unwind, or just be myself, and sometimes I do like to act a little bit out of character. There must be something about the vastness of the landscape that you're immersed within that makes you realise how big the world actually is. Eventually the dirt road opened out onto sealed road and I made my way into the town of Inverell, eventually finding a nice little campground where I'd set up my tent and stay the night. G'day guys, Kenny Raceboy here, and as you can see I'm sitting in my tent. This is Inverell. I've made camp for the night and I've set up my tent here, and I'm currently importing all my videos here. As you can see, I've got my GoPro attached. Oh, dropped my phone. Anyway, it's about 5 o'clock. I don't know how many kilometers I did today, probably about 480-ish. But yeah, it was not a bad day. A couple dirt roads, really nice dirt roads actually. Saw a lot of cattle. And yeah, I think it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna maybe do some video editing and cook some dinner and have a sleep. And for tomorrow I'm going to get all the way up to Queensland, which is pretty awesome. I know it's taking 3 days, which is a little bit longer than I'm used to. Actually, I usually do things in 2 days, but anyway guys, until then, I'll catch you later.